Good afternoon, everyone. Official TPIE time is 2:03, so we're a little bit behind, but we'll be fine. This is the Cool Product Awards. I'm Danny Summers with the Garden Center Group. Yesterday, we had a large room full of retailers from across the country here, working the show floor all day. They meet in the afternoon and share information about the new plants and products that they want to carry in their garden centers, either this spring or next spring, whenever it's available. So what you're about to see is 15 winners. They're all equal. We had roughly, Russ, what was it, about 40 to 50 nominees. So this is the top 15, okay? It's pretty fast. We do have a list of the winners by booth number if you want it. Tim Quibido is here with the Garden Center Group. He's got printed lists, not enough for everybody. We could email it or text it to you. But, and then Olga Anthony, she is chairperson for TPIE, so let's give her a hand because she did all this. Maybe she had a little help, okay? So 15 winners, it's going to go pretty fast. Usually takes about 45 minutes, so we hope you stay with us the whole time, okay? First one up, AgriStarts. Ty, come on up. We've given Ty and his dad more awards than they have walls to put them on, okay? And this one, again, is a small plant because this is Tissue Culture Lab. This is the original AgriStart. So Ty Strode, tell us about this little plant, which is going to shock you on what it is. Are you ready to be shocked?
Yes.
Ready to be surprised?
All right, so this is a variety of vanilla vine, which is an orchid that has been tested and has great self-fertility for production of vanilla in the tropics or, warm subtropics Florida. But beyond that, this vine has a super shiny leaf. It really doesn't need substrate to grow. It could be mounted on all different types of things, trellises, totems, boards, and I mean, everybody enjoys vanilla and has, a special place in their heart for vanilla, so we think it's going to be an excellent retail item if marketed appropriately with the right type of tagging.
So the idea of a consumer being able to have a plant indoors in their greenhouse or whatever to grow vanilla beans. Ty, we talked yesterday about maybe the second year you'll start to see beans.
Third year.
Third year.
Third year.
So it's a plant of promise. Okay, a plant of hope, which it really is. That's all about gardening anyway, right? A gardening of hope.
Can go in super low light conditions, high light conditions, just a lot of flexibility.
Anyway, all right.
Thank you all.
Cool Product Awards, AgriStarts, vanilla bean plant. So let me hold this. You hold the award. Olga's here for the official TPIE officials. All right, good deal. Congratulations. Do we get to keep all this, or okay.
He's like, no.
Oh, shucks. All right. These next ladies, sisters, have been up here as much as anything the last 5 years. Aroid Greenhouses, Paula and Melanie, come on up. So this is a money tree that they're going to tell us about, okay? Maybe hold it like this. How about that? Let me go on the other side. So Olga's on this side. So, okay, you got it?
Hello, everyone. We are Aroid Greenhouses. We're a family-owned business, and we are in booth 901. And thank you for acknowledging our cool product, which is a variegated money tree. So these are normally non-variegated, very common, very popular. And of course, with us being exotic, variegated plants, like that's what we focus on. We have the variegated version of it.
Of course.
And this is grafted, so eventually this trunk right here is a green money tree, but because it's grafted, it's now growing and it's just attached.
Amazing. So you've got these in production,
yes.
Right? It's not like two of or something like that.
No, we have it. We have
just
it.
checking.
Yes.
Sizes?
Different sizes.
What size is available?
They start off at 4-inch, 6-inch, and then I don't think we sell this one because it's too big.
Right, this is a show
Yeah,
plant.
it stops at 6-inch.
Show plant.
Mm-hmm.
4 and 6.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
You got them available this spring.
Yes, and we also have different variegations. So there's some with yellow, there's some with even more white. So we have lots of options.
Yeah, super. All right. Aroid plants.
Thank you.
Aroid greenhouses. We get a picture. We got a ribbon. Oh, here it is right here, Bill. All right. Now, how's the plant versus everybody else, Patrick? Everything okay?
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You're welcome. Come back to this next year. Okay, we'll want to know what you got next year, okay? All right. The next one is a allied product, hard goods product. This is a good balance of green versus allied or hard goods, right? A very unique product. Drain drawer. Chris, come on up. This is drain drawer, and they're going to tell you how they designed this new planter in several sizes coming. This is Chris and Ricky. This is a couple that was dealing with their own plant problems at home, and they've come up with ideas of how to solve that.
That's right. The biggest issue is our plants would
Love
just
the
take
plant. Love the mic.
our plants would just take over our sinks or our shower on watering day. And so she told me that we need something to where I can just leave the plant where it is, but then take out the water and get rid of it quickly.
I complained and he did something about it.
So we created this pot right here. Basically, it's a normal plant pot on the top, but this bottom part is a removable drawer that catches all the excess water when you're watering. And one of the biggest features about this, what people really love, is that when you push that drawer in, that position stops drainage. So when you're watering, your soil has a second to actually take in the water you're giving it or fertilizer. Then once you're done watering, pull it forward so it's clean in line with the rest. It allows drainage again so you don't overwater. And then let it drain for a bit, take it out and get rid of the water, reuse it if you want on another plant. It's a simple process. So we've got our 11-inch size right now, and this spring we're launching a new 6-inch size.
So 5 colors?
7 colors
7
altogether.
colors. Wow. And the watering, you've got a water outlet or inlet there?
That's right. So we also built in a little bottom watering feature if you want to do that instead. You can water directly on the topsoil, that's fine. But you can bottom water and say you want to keep that topsoil dry to get rid of fungus gnats or anything else. And that way you just have all the options in one. I kind of think of it like a utility knife for the plant world. You can be the beginner that just uses the drawer or the plant expert that does all the things you want.
The Swiss Army of containers, huh?
You could say that, yeah.
All right, so did everybody catch this? This is kind of a felt piece here, right? On the middle of this drawer. So
Yeah, it's going to line it with that channel right there.
yeah, okay. All right, so if it's even, it allows drainage into the saucer. If you push it all the way in, that felt piece covers up the outlet and it stops the water from going in. It's going to keep the water in the plant area, okay? Really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, plant drawer. Booth number is 112 right over here.
That's right. We just got the patent on the product last year, so we're telling everybody about it. We've been in business for just 1 year.
All right.
Thank you. Woo! Congratulations, we got a picture. Okay, wait, guys, come on up. Olga, come in. All right, thank you. Congratulations. Who I'm about to introduce right now has more of these awards than I think anyone else. Gail Cash, come on over here. Jane Van Cleve, come on. This is Flora Design. They're probably the most creative in container combinations of terrarium plants that you can be involved with or see or be around. Seriously, Gail, how many, Olga's got the mic, how many, Olga, that's okay. How many of these awards do you have?
This is my 11th time. And I'm honored. Thank you so much.
All right, so tell us a story. Van Cleve came up with this idea of the purses, right? Now this is past president of FNGLA a few years ago. A few years ago.
Jane is my dear friend, and a couple of years ago she found a picture in a magazine of
like
this
shaking
glass
so much.
purse. and I thought, wow, that'd make a cool terrarium. It took a few years to get it developed, to get the sizes right, and we're introducing for this Mother's Day. Mother's Day is our biggest holiday, so my whole marketing is for Mother's Day. So I thought a glass slipper would be perfect with the purse. And then we have wine bottles, because you know wine moms drink. So that kind of goes along with it. So
two sizes of the purses or three?
we have two sizes.
One size of the wine bottles, okay, and then one size of the slippers. Yeah. And the wine bottle, the top portion just lifts off, kind of a rubber seal. Yeah, because I lifted one of those off by mistake, so I didn't, almost broke one. So
Yeah, they are.
isn't that pretty amazing, guys? So Garden Center's buying these ready to sell coming to you. These are exclusive containers that they're designing and having made. It's an amazing product. Can you grow the plants?
Yes, we grow plants too. And put it together.
All right, Flora Design 819, right over here, right up this aisle. And Olga, we're gonna have to raise your pay. You're doing great. Congratulations. Thank you, Jane, too. All right. Formosco's been up here a lot, and they've got a new Tradescantia. And now, I'm not a horticulturalist, so you'll see this southern guy mispronounce lots of plants' names. So this is Pink Paradise. So Brittany's over here. I understand she is the new plant person for Formosco now, and Massey's here to help. So.
Okay, she's got it. This is our Tradescantia hybrid Pink Paradise, patent pending. Breeding is done by Lundauger in Denmark. So the stock is being grown and produced in our farm in Guatemala, Vita Farms. And we have been doing trials and about a year now, and this is probably about 10 months old right now. And this Tradescantia is very comparable in growth and habit and everything to the other Tradescantia varieties. Besides its look, it is like a neon purple and in higher lighting, and during the summer months with the brighter sun, that color is going to pop.
Yeah, and the backside are just unbelievable. And that's probably what you're going to see in that brighter light, right?
Yeah, and it makes a great hanging basket, as you can see here, and smaller pots, and you can do combination planters with it.
Wow, great plant, guys.
It's available as unrooted cuttings now, so book orders. And come to our booth, 1101.
1101, you stole my line. All right, let's see. How about that? Okay, Formosco, 1101. Congratulations, thank you. All right, Grant's Farm. Lisa, come on up here. This is a special deal, guys. This is a great plant, unbelievable plant. Now, we're not going to bring that up here, right? You want to? Lisa, we'll do it. We'll do it. So when Tim and I will get that. Tim, you got it? You sure? All right, it's all that Cajun food you've been eating. Hello. So Grant's Farm, Lisa has a new party dress, and it's an amazing color, and she's got a great story to tell, a great Grant family story.
Hi, everybody. So this is
Lisa, close to the mic.
This is my father's last plant. He passed away Friday. He said the show must go on. It's called Party Dress.
So the color is unbelievable, Now, how old is this, Lisa?
It's about 2.5, 3 years old. I'm propagating this plant. It'll be ready in late 2026. And and this is his favorite plant. It gets 2 to 3 times the size. It's a sport from a Skinner eye. The hot pink is just absolutely beautiful. My mom and dad used to go dancing a lot, so we called it party dress because of the flow. So it's just a great plant. This is my mother, my sister, my other sister, and we will continue. And we just love you guys, and we thank all the farmers and all ag because this is a great, great world, and you all are great.
All right, so we need y'all maybe on both sides of the plant so we get it. So kind of need one of you grants on the other side. There you go. All right. Okay, this is going to be a wide shot. Okay, I'm not necessary, okay? It's just the Grant family here, it's all, and Olga. All right, congratulations. Oh, and Grant Farm is 1267. 1267, congratulations. Thank you. Great job. Okay, Living Colors. Patty, Brunel, Brielle, come on up. They've got a special plant too to talk about. This boy is already, people have been up here taking pictures of this. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so okay. It's a girl? Okay. You want to move it over to the other, or you want to just talk about it here? Okay, let's do that.
Hi everybody, I'm Patty Raven. We're booth 733, Living Colors. This is Mandanella, and it originates from the Philippines. We are the licensed propagator for this in the United States, thanks to Bach Nursery in Holland. We're currently producing these plants and propagating them. They are available on a limited number right now. We're doing them in a 14-inch pot, and we're hoping to bring the pot size down to about a 12-inch. We've not shipped them yet, so we're still in trial on how to ship them and so forth. But we also have the red Magnifica that we're also producing that should be available by December of this year. So you see this in the bright pink. The red is a fire engine red, and it is absolutely gorgeous. They flower minimally twice a year. It is a subtropical plant, so it will not do well in the cold north, unfortunately. But it does very well. It's a shade-grown variety, and it likes a lot of water. So when you're going to grow it, you need to actually grow it where it's in a saucer of water. But they do really well, and we're very excited about it.
So, Patty, about how old is this plant?
This is probably just about 10 months from cutting.
So let's talk about bloom. It starts like this?
Yes, the blooms start like this, actually a little bit smaller, and they continue to develop. They'll last, each of the I would call them the pendulum spikes, usually will last about 8 weeks in flower, maybe a little bit longer.
Then you'd cut them here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it start all over again.
Yeah, and it'll start all over again
Just
for you.
continue.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, amazing plant. All right, Living Colors 733. You want to get a picture over here? Okay. Yeah. Congratulations. You want to leave this up here for a little bit? Or we can hand it down to you now. You want to hang around? You can hang around and watch the other winners. We'll get it afterwards. Okay. All right. Oh, yes, we'll take that. Sorry. You got an award. You got a mic. All right, this guy's been up here a lot, and I won't say just at TPIE. Come on up. I don't even have to introduce him to a lot of you. Mossify. Okay, Lucas is the brains behind Mossify. We started giving him awards. I think here was the first, and then we've given it to him at Far West and Cultivate, Retailer's Choice Awards, and they keep coming up with these new ideas. And this is not just a new idea, this is beyond the scale of what we normally see from Mossify. Okay, you're looking at bendable stakes and all this kind of stuff. This is setting a whole new era for them, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Danny, and thank you everyone for voting, who voted for us. I really appreciate it. Thank you, FNGLA. Thank you, TPIE. Thank you, Garden Center Group. Thank you, Garden Center Magazine. and all the retailers. Yeah, this is completely out of left field for us, but something that we love to do is something new, bring something new to the table we've never seen at a retail garden center before. So we're super excited with these beautiful preserved roses. These are real roses with some floral arrangement around it. And there is a heart necklace charm. When you hold it up to the light, it says I love you in a bunch of different languages. And the display is also really beautiful. We wanted to make this a gift for anyone in any occasion, for Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. Congratulations, I'm sorry to my girlfriend, whatever the case is, but no, I really appreciate it. And you know, we're continuing to develop new items and try to push the barrier of what we can do and want to do, and we just want to keep challenging ourselves every single day.
You've got a limited edition of these displays for spring, right?
Yeah, we've been selling, like, they're almost sold out, so we're super excited to ship the rest out for Valentine's Day, and hopefully we'll have some left for Mother's Day, and yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah, this time spring next year you'll have a lot more. So let's talk a little bit about this necklace thing. All right, so one of our judges, I don't think Gail's here right now. She said and told Tim and I, and this is Tim Quibido with the Garden Center Group too, and said, look inside the little stone. And it really took us some time to get it close enough to us to start seeing this microscopic letters and words inside. The more you moved it, it's a rounded stone. And so the words are inside, and you start moving your head from side to side and you start reading the letters. I didn't realize at the time, I love you, right? So it's amazing in a lot of different languages. I have no idea how they're printing all that on the back of this little stone, okay? We need to find out, but we haven't got there yet. So, all right, Mossify, totally off the scale, off the chain.
Yeah.
Off the chain.
Off the chain, I like it.
A new everlasting preserved rose displays with necklace. How about that? Okay, now we've got let me hold this for you. Okay, Olga, come on in. I'll hold the display. Amazing stuff.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Danny.
All right, you're welcome. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you. All right, Northland Floral. John, come on up here. Northland's been up here a lot too. They keep coming up with a lot of great plants. This little Dieffenbachia here. I understand this is a 6-month plant. Where is John? Oh, it's not a 6-month plant? Oh, okay. Year and a half. I mean, still a year and a half? Love that mic. Love that mic. Tell us about this.
Yeah, hi everyone. We're Northland Floral. You can see it at booth 611. We do distribution across Canada, North America. We're out of Canada, so we do apologize for the cold weather we've been sending all of you, first of all. And we'd like to introduce the Big Ben. It's beautiful Dieffenbachia. Look at the yellow marbling, the variegation, very consistent. This plant is a year and a half old, and it'll get to be about 6.5 feet. It's great to be grown in 8-inch pots, 10-inch pots, and 14-inch pots. Ryan, what else would you like to say?
Yeah, you know, it's easy to care for interior scapers. Really nice plant to take care of.
What sizes do y'all have? Now, the 8, 10, 14?
We're going to be focusing on 8-inch.
8-inch.
To start.
Okay. All right. Super. Yeah, I can't imagine shipping this, like that.
We ship everything, small and large.
All right.
We can do it all.
Unbelievable. Big Ben Dieffenbachia from Northland. They're in booth 611.
Thank you.
All right. We got to take a picture here. It all goes in here. And we got to show this ribbon, John, right up here. Okay?
We will have production available for April, May. So if you're interested, reach out to us and stop by booth 611. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Although you can't see it with that shirt. It's a great shirt. It's a TPIE shirt. Congratulations, guys. Keep them coming. Y'all doing great work across the border. Okay, we'll keep this with us. I'll try to get this in overhead this afternoon if Delta will let me. All right. Penang, Brady, I've given Brady quite a few awards over the time, and he's got a great new philodendron too. We've seen a lot of unique philodendrons the last several years. This is Brady Lowe, Penang Nursery, 1127 booth number.
Hi, I'm Brady from Penang Nursery, and this is our red variegated Congo. It is originally a hybrid from two plants, the Philodendron tate and the Philodendron red imperial. From there, it gave us the Congo rojo, and this is a genetic mutation from that gives us this bright color. And we'll have this in production later this year in fall, 4-inch and 6-inch.
Unbelievably red stems, beautiful red stems. Guess they go from that bright red early and kind of fade to green as they get older.
Yes, over time it starts with a bright red leaf, then slowly fades to the darker green.
Beautiful. You think it's stable at this point?
It's getting better over time, but in original tissue culture, we did have a lower success rate of bright red, and you have to take those ones out and only sell the bright ones.
Keep selecting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Penang Nursery, how about that? All right, congratulations. Keep them coming, okay? All right, Plant Company, come on up. Jason and Frank, I think, or whoever's here. I could say the Plant Company, I could say Proven Winners, the Plant Company, Leaf Joy, I don't know, all three work, right? So they've got 2 awards. We got 2 ribbons to give them. A new Peperonium and a new Anthurium. So which one do you want to talk about first?
I'll talk about the AAA first. So this is an item that we found with a collector, and over the past year we've been doing selections from it to get it stable. And so we have a limited release this spring with more available in the fall.
Great plant. Unbelievable variegation. You probably can't see it out there, but you need to see it up close. You certainly have got to look at the photos that we'll have on the 3 trade bugs this coming week.
And the other one is we are working with the breeder, Dr. Jeff Block, to release his seedlings out to you all. They're limited release. They kind of come on sporadically because as he harvests seeds, he sends them up to us, and we grow them out and ship them up to you guys.
This is Dark and Handsome. Yeah. Great new color. All right, 2 of them. Congratulations, guys. You got 2 awards, you got 2 ribbons. Oh, we need 1 more. That's okay. Yeah. Keep them coming. Amazing company, amazing products. Up in Virginia, how many greenhouse production guys that we'll introduce today can say they're in Virginia? Not many. In a pretty area, Shenandoah Valley area. All right, a new little company that we're very proud of too. Plant Doc, come on up. Daphne and Austin, and they have a wonderful story. Oh, we're gonna bring the whole family in. Yeah. All right, we've seen a lot of plant watering type things. I have to tell you the story of how I met these guys.
I ambushed them.
I was making a presentation at the Far West Show in Portland this past August. They were in the audience. We got talking afterwards, and then pretty soon I was asking questions. Oh yeah, we're going to do this. It led to this. Okay. So now they're exhibiting at TPI. Okay. So who's going to tell?
I'll try to talk like I can do 2 things at once. Thank you. We're very much a family business here, but we're plant out, so that's a paper-based moisture indicator. When it dries back out, it turns back to white. So it's a simple, vivid visual guide to soil's moisture indicator. It's fully biodegradable, so it goes away completely
consistently over a few months, depending on how wet the soil is. And we're starting to sell them as 5 packs. We have 4 different shapes, and we're working on bigger orders from that. But it's our biggest seller in our plant shop. The inspiration is this guy right here. A lot of our children's books in the bath change color with water. Same as the diaper, changes color when it's wet. And we were like, we can make something simpler, easier to use, more environmentally friendly, help people stop killing their plants. So that is the plant.
And I was also using the plastic moisture meters that are out there, and they would break down after 6 months to a year anyways. So this is also a solution to that. It breaks down your soil, and you just put a new one in, and they're easy to use, and they're affordable. Thank you.
So how long do they last?
It totally depends on the soil and the plant.
How moist?
Yeah, how moist it is. The ferns is going to last about 1 to 2 months. Typical leafy tropicals probably 2 to 4 months, and then a cactus 6 months to a year.
Kind of coming in and out now. So Central Florida Ferns is very close to where I live, so a lot of these plants theoretically could be available.
For over a year.
It's the #1 seller in my plant shop. Besides Japanese botanicals.
Okay, congratulations. Come on down here with me. Great story. Up here. Thank you. All right, R&D. Natalie or Robert? I couldn't tell. Okay, Natalie, come on up. Oh, Robert's here too. Come on up. They've given us some great plants over the years, and this philodendron ghost is pretty amazing. So, who's going to speak? Who's going to talk? Go on, Robert. She did it. She got you up.
So I'm Robert. I'm with R&D Nurseries. We specialize in rare tropical foliage, different sizes. Ship to over 8,000 retail stores in the U.S. and Canada. This particular item is the Florida Ghost. We call it the Florida Ghost because the leaf comes out white and then it gets green, so the white's like the ghost. Very hardy plant, and even though the leaf's all white at the beginning and it has no chlorophyll, it does turn green as it weeds. So it is a very unusual plant in those sense. We are not aware when the leaves are all white, there's no chlorophyll, so we can't put it.
So they can't live at that point. So is it really, really low light at this point?
I would say medium to high light, actually. It's you know, if you have more light, you're going to bring out more color usually.
So the bigger the green part, the bigger and faster it's going to grow, right?
Always.
Yeah.
Always green grows
That's
faster.
where the food's coming from.
Yes, sir.
Amazing. What sizes you got?
All sizes between 4-inch to 10-inch.
Available this year?
Oh,
This
yes,
spring?
we have
You're
availability right now.
Okay, super. All right, R&D 1629, Philodendron Florida Ghost. How about that? Congratulations, guys. Yes, let's take a picture. Congratulations. And congratulations. She got you up here. You were going to ask, she was going to allocate it to you. That's good. All right, the last one. We have one more ribbon left. Thank you all. I keep running away with mine. Tray leaf, come on up. Ziba. There's a great story here too. Okay. Ziba owns Tray Leaf. She actually is in our hometown, Marietta, Georgia, and Ackworth, Georgia, up in Northwest Cobb. We first found her, I think, at Far West, or was it here last year? Far West, yeah. So we've got a combination of things. Now, she's come out with these trellises. That's been out about 2 years now, year and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Wood trellises.
Yes. So we specialize in making trellises that are not geometric. They look like leaves, or they are funky looking. And right now we are adding. So these are our grower stakes. So basically, these would be. We want people to merchandise these with the plants. So they don't come with any packaging. They will be sold bulk. And we have 3 sizes and 2 different designs here. And the other,
So this is the new one that's just this year,
yeah,
right?
this is new one. And this is inspired, as you can see, from the fiddlehead.
Fiddlehead fern.
Yeah, and these are perfect for orchids. We have them in 2 different finishes. So this is the finished version, and we also sell the unfinished one, where you can actually paint it and match it with your plants. And the last product, which I think is a little bit adjacent to what we make. So this is not wooden. This is made out of plastic. But Marina and I, we have a little garden in our office, and we have ruined too many shelves because of, and also rotted a lot of plants. The saucers that we get in the big box stores, they just collect water and they don't look nice. So we decided that we are going to make something that is going to look nice and also be more functional. So you can see these are the tready spin on the usual saucers. They are leaf shaped. We have designed them so that they have these baffles in them. So actually, when you're watering them, the water is not sloshing around and actually dripping everywhere. And then also, when the pot is sitting, it will sit on top of the water. The pot is not sitting in the water. So it actually also acts as a humidity tree. And we have tested different colors with customers. And these are the 3 most popular colors. So we are launching these at the show. There are 3 different sizes, 3-inch, 6-inch, and 10-inch. So a total of 9 SKUs.
It's wonderful. Different sizes. Plant saucer shaped as leaves. Have we seen that before? No.
And yeah, all of these are made in Acworth, Georgia. So we are very proud of that.
Okay, so tell them how you make these.
Right now we are 3D printing them, but we are actually looking at other ways of making these. But right now we have a 3D printing farm that's making these.
3D printing. Limited availability, right?
3D printing in her basement.
In her basement in Marietta. All right. Unbelievably creative. I mean, you look at a lot of these that we've handed out today, it's amazing. Small businesses, they have an idea, they're using product, using plants, they're coming up with new things. So, tray leaf, they're all the way over against the wall, 134, and you will see them probably get some more awards in the next couple of years. So. We didn't talk about the small snakes being dipped, did we? But they're dipped in wax? Latex.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. Yep. Did the best we could do. All right, there's 15. Congratulations, ladies. Yep, we'll come see you over there in Old Acworth, okay? Yes, ma'am. All right, that's 15. But there was 40. That's the message. First of all, if you're a retailer and you're here next year, connect with the website, TPIE. We have a sign up, it's free for the Cool Product Award search. You get to work, you get a form, you work the floor the first day, you have to be here the first day, Wednesday. Then we meet at 4 o'clock. And we show pictures. You take pictures, you make notes, and we combine this full list. And then everyone votes on their choices overnight. And we hand out.
All right, so if you watch this, I'm going to walk off here. So he's talking about the other items that people voted on. So I am at the Tropical Plant International Expo, TPIE 2025. So we will go through and look at these other selected plants. So yes, they won an award. they had won a reward. I guess everyone had won an award. Yeah, these pots are definitely something that I want to look more into in the future here, since I'm looking for a 4-inch pot. If you watch to the, go back and watch the beginning of this video, the orchid, I will definitely work on having that for sale. There's some nice pots. This is in the first video. Cowbell. All right, so there's an interlocking tray with these. So that's pretty cool. This is great for foliage if you want to see your root systems. Fortunately, I'm recording with a phone, but I guess, you know, as the water would drain down through there, it would stay in the actual pot. So that is pretty cool. Let's go check out the booth 372.
May I have your attention, please? An emergency has been reported in the building. While this report is being verified, please leave the building using the exit stairway. Do not use the elevator. Use the stairway only. Atención, por favor. Hay una emergencia en el edificio. Favor de bajar los escaleras.
Are we really going to leave? So this is the company that, the organic baskets. Yeah, are we all going to leave? That's the question. All right, well, I guess that's a signal that we should leave.
Do not use the elevator. Use the stairway only. Atención, por favor. Hay una emergencia de incendio en el edificio. Favor de evacuar con calma por la salida más.
Yeah, is the convention center going to go up in smoke, or is it just a false alarm? I shouldn't laugh, but all right, we will come back.
May I have your attention, please? An emergency has been reported in the building. While this report is being verified, please leave the building using the exit stairway. Do not use the elevator. Use the stairway only. Atención, por favor. Hay una emergencia de.
Are you walking or are you waiting? Better follow. I'm going, I guess. You're going, right? Well, I did a live video the whole time, Ty.
May I have your attention, please? An emergency has been reported in the building. While this report is being verified, please leave the building using the exit stairway. Do not use the elevator.
All right, well, I'm going to stop recording here.